Good afternoon, everyone. We are here with Professor Zhang and my fellow board member, Mr. Wang. We are having one of our series of program called Spotlight Interview. At New Jersey Chinese American Chamber of Commerce, we are a nonprofit organization, promote business, trade between China and the U.S. and help to promote our members to enter the Main Street business in the United States. So we have members varying from various industries across the board in tri-state area. And every single year we have a gala where we recognize the excellence in all different industries. And Professor Zhang came to us as one of our awardees in 2024. The interview purpose really is to, one, understand and sharing our awardees' experience with the rest of our members to help promote our awardees' business. Number two is for people to learn, to understand, to leverage, to work among each other, to help promote trade, and not only about business, also about culture and art, and help to improve understanding across cultures. So today we're very honored that we have Professor Zhang here with us. Professor Zhang, if you could just briefly introduce yourself. We have a number of questions from our members that we would like to share with you.
My name is Zhang. I'm the CEO and Chairman for Chinese American Chamber of Commerce, and also the CEO of East-West IT Services. I've been in the IT field for over 25 years, and even back in China, I'm an English instructor. But back in 1995, I came here as a visiting professor of physical education, namely Chinese martial arts at University of Delaware College of Physical Education.
You know, just listening to this full credentials, it varies from academic to physical education to IT services. It's really a very full, very rich career up to this point. And when you look back on this remarkable journey, what are the key experiences that shaped your path, and also what are the lessons have you learned along the way, that you can share with our audience, that people are more universal. And I understand that everybody's experience is very unique, and sometimes that people will say, oh, your success comes from that unique path that you had. But there are many common characteristics that you can share with our audience.
Yes, I grew up in Shaanxi Province, China, where, like most of Chinese people, they appreciate the hardworking and perseverance, as well as never stop to learning and studying. So as I mentioned, so back in China, I'm a English instructor, teaching English mainly in a college. I believe I'm the first person to write the American pronunciation of American English back in 1994. Then I came here back in 1995 as a professor of martial arts in University of Delaware College of Physical Education. Then from my experience, so at the beginning, my American dream, just like everybody else, very simple. Try to study, learn my English, and work hard, and try to make my American dreams come true. But also through this Chinese culture, especially martial arts, to broaden Chinese culture, to the bridge the different cultures between China and the United States. And I originally want to go back to China, continue to teach after improve my English. Then after get married, so I decided to change my career, be adaptive, to better support my family. So back in end of 1998, I switched. I kind of reinvented myself and went to school, study computer networking and data communication. So that is a very exciting change.
Right.
Yeah, so from then on, I've been working very fortunate like power utility companies, educational field, like PA Department of Education, as well as other like Fortune 500 companies. Even for this IT experience, as you know, you have to keep studying.
Yeah.
And so back in about 2012, the cybersecurity, cloud computer data science become more and more popular. So I start to make another change, try to switch my focus from computer networking to cybersecurity, data science, and cloud computing. Since then, I've been mainly focused on cybersecurity as a cybersecurity architect, working for to protect our infrastructure protection. We call it critical national infrastructure protection. Like in New York City, New York State, I was there for national grid, and then for our NJ DMV as well for the state. So it's very challenging, but keep learning and also keep studying, always be adaptive. That's one of my experience.
It's really remarkable when you think about it that you were an English instructor, and in China you came to US to improve. And I understand that you and Sunny were schoolmates back in China, the Xi'an
Foreign Studies.
Foreign Studies, yeah. Right. And then when you came here, United States, and after 4 years, you reinvent yourself, become IT expert, and then 2012, once again, you reinvent yourself. So when you look back, I think, we're very impressed with the courage that you have exhibited in this process. And I think it's most people are looking for comfort, doing something that they are good at, and repeat and to be safe. But you constantly looking for what's out there, how much more you can do, how you can adapt yourself. So I think that adaptability really is one of the key words from what I hear.
Yes, that's correct. Especially when a lot of, principles and also came from the spirit and principle practicing martial arts. Just like a kung fu, you have to be persistent, to be work hard to be a master or master at one of the techniques.
So true, because I think most people are fascinated by Chinese Kung Fu, but what's behind it, I think from very young we learned it's your sweat, it's your discipline, it's that repetitive practice day in, day out.
Right. That's the reason Matt has Miss Wright at college to teach the martial arts to the local students. Is that right?
Yeah.
Also, I know you are the father now of the 2 kids. Yesterday is Father's Day. How did you celebrate it?
Yeah, well, we actually celebrate the day before because, as you know, we are trying to celebrate America 250 for the independence. Yeah. So 250. I'm fortunate to be one of the board member, the committee member for the national committee for we call it DOI 250 AA for Asian American. So originally we every week we meet. So it was supposed to be on the Father's Day. We held our Father's the party, the dinner. The day before.
Even for Father's Day, you would not change that day. Okay.
They realized after we did have a wonderful time, went to the Chinese restaurant. It's a local, but it's very good. And it was called a Ming restaurant. Was the chef was 5th generation. And they were from the Ming dynasty or the...
Wow. Which means you celebrate the Father's Day twice.
Twice.
Okay, so just you mentioned this year is the 250th anniversary of the American history. And the many Chinese or Asian immigrants came to the United States, to try to achieve the better future. As far as I know, Chinese American, back to then 150 years ago, or more than 150 years ago, be involved with the American history. Now, given the situation and the social condition, it's changed very much compared to 150 years ago. Do you think what opportunities and challenges for the Chinese American today, and what we can do, like NJCACC or the commercial chamber you are leading, can support them to achieve more success?
Yes. So this year, as we all know, is the 250th anniversary of independence. So there are 3 major committees in the United States celebrate nationally. One is America 250. The other one is Freedom 250, as well as our DOI 250 for Asian Americans. And for about the first 100 years, we Chinese American, Asian American really didn't have any say to the rules, to celebrate the stuff. And so for this 250, as we Chinese American become, play more and more important role in the role in society, in American society. We did a lot of contributions, not only to the science, technology, biotechnology, technology, especially nowadays in AI, especially our Asian American kind of leads the AI, just like the CEO Wang from NVIDIA, and also the Lisa Su from AMD. So they are all Asian Americans. So our Asian Americans always good at studying, good at working hard, but one of the lacking presence in the political or in the society. So that's why we strongly encourage every Chinese American to participate, to celebrate the independence, this 250 anniversary of the United States. And we not only, live here, but we want to be also part of the history. So one of the things we are doing nationally for the Asian Americans is try to have more people, especially young people, encourage them to participate in the politics. So under my recommendation, so they have decided to host this national celebration in Philadelphia, Independence Hall, the Independence Square. And we applied for the permit about 2 days ago. Just everything was settled down. So it's going to be September 5th to September 7th. Okay, 2-3 days whole event. We have officials. We are going to also invite keynote speakers from various fields, technology, politics, especially some manufacturing facilities, and also some feature the speeches or panel list. We're also going to have all the different kinds of shows, singing, dancing, party, and also we plan to have also awards to the outstanding Chinese Americans.
So I suggest that we sort of mark our calendar and count our NJCACC and to be part of this celebration.
Yeah, that'd be anything local. We also 100% support. So when you have anything in the local, just like June 30th, 2026, it's going to have our Pennsylvania Chinese American Coalition going to host a 250 anniversary in the City Hall, near the City Hall, Philadelphia. So we're also going to everybody participate, encourage everybody, and then we're going to have all the leaders, reporters, and all the activity picture, video. We're going to also put it on the DOI 250 the website as well. Yeah.
I have a question, not for myself, but for also our college mates in Xi'an Foreign Studies. Both of us graduated from there, also specialized in the English major. But nowadays, people think since so many the tools, especially during the AI period, can help them to easily understood or translate the foreign languages into their mother language. Do you think it's still useful to study foreign languages? What kind of skills or they should to learn in the future?
That's it's a great question. A lot of people, even some professors, told me they don't learn English anymore. in a college, they don't put that in a like emphasis. Just like 20 years ago, everybody studying like English, you know, is very popular. It's not getting popular anymore. But to answer your questions, although AI, artificial intelligence, okay, develop very fast, we have different kinds of like a large language model to help translate in different kind of languages. For me, I actually want to import some of the AI products, including the AI glasses, which I have read some introduction, as well as the manual. So they have, when you wear these AI glasses, you can translate over 100 languages,
Right.
and also you can capture, record something. You know, it's very amazing, and also even for Philadelphia police department, because of the FIFA 2026, they also implemented the AI walkie-talkie with the body camera. So with the built-in some translation. So when you talk to people, sometimes they don't speak English very well, so they can use. But nothing can really replace your ability to speak English well. So I believe English language is nowadays, I don't consider that a language anymore. I consider that is a communication tool for the global society. Although we have the world language, but it's never as popular as English. So I believe we still need to learn English. It's one of the most effective way to communicate real time. Okay, although sometimes they have this AI, okay, we can translate maybe almost like a simultaneous, but they don't have the feeling. Sometimes when you look at the people, it's very hard to catch the emotion, also intonation. People sometimes say one word, but with different intonation means different things. But the AI may not be able to catch it in that, especially when not seeing that in a situation. So if you can master English, not only like speaking, okay, listening, speaking, but also reading English. And okay, the reading is like a composition is a kind of mixed of all the 4 skills for English language. A lot of translation. If you don't understand English, don't understand the grammar, so you may find the translation is not very genuine. Even some, although it's getting better and better for the AI translation, but something detail sometimes you still have to check by yourself, especially when it comes to legal documents. You cannot really just trust the AI. You have to go through each sentences, okay, also based on the case. So it's case by case. So to my understanding, okay, I strongly believe learning English skills still is very essential for international trade, for communication, real-time communication. Nothing can really replace, some jokes, some of your emotion. The AI still still have some way to catch up. Yeah.
Great. I hope you'll be the next commencement speaker to Shisu graduates to deliver such an important message.
It would be my honor to share my knowledge, especially about my personal experience as well. Sometimes we can make big mistakes. If you don't know, American culture, So some people even stay in America for 30 years. They still couldn't speak, English fluently. Not to mention, when we sometimes we will make jokes. If you live here for over 10 years, then you understand the true American culture. Even you said that you understand English, but doesn't mean you can really understand the culture, the back end of the real meaning of that English language. So English language is not easy to learn. Okay, there's a saying. Some people told me, okay, if you're a professor of English, you'll be, more knowledgeable or in a higher position than a real doctor. So English language, it's very, very vivid, but it's also very hard, to learn, to master. So I still encourage everybody to learn, never too old to learn. And English language is essential for global communication, especially in real time.
Professor Zhang, you talk about adaptability, that your personal experience showing us that how important, how critical that is in your personal growth. You talk about encouraging everybody to participate in politics. We all know that if you are not participating, making the policy, then you will be on the receiving end. And that policy may not necessarily reflect your interests, protect your interests. So we know how important it is. But looking back, just for the past 150 years, as Sunny said, that we have really exhibited a very passive path. Yes, today we have prominent figures in technology area. We have prominent figures in business world, but we're still lacking in more of policy making. So when you look at that, how do you think about tradition plays into innovation? How do you think about tradition? How does the tradition help us to eagerly participate in understanding innovation, creating innovation, participate in innovation? Because many of the traditional characteristics kind of putting us in the back seat, not at the forefront. It needs courage, and not just looking at the prominent figures. But I firmly believe that our tradition actually can help us, not hinder us from participating in innovation, but help us to participate in innovation. And what's your view on that?
Yes, for the tradition meets this innovation. So many people are surprised when they find out almost spent my life both in martial arts and technology. They say, okay, this is so different. But to me, they have very something like similar. For example, in Kung Fu, we want to anticipate what is happening next. One of the strategy, to win, not only just for a strength of fight, but also how to anticipate before something happened there. So that principle, including, like Kung Fu, we do like a focus, study hard, also discipline. This is kind of all used for example, for the cybersecurity. Okay, we need to have different layers of protection. Not only just put on the fire every day, but try to be more protective and set up different layers of protection. We call it deep in depth. Nowadays, we also call it zero trust. So all this information, the principle, even we can use the same to the cybersecurity information technology, and especially for the Tai Chi principle. That means we need to balance also how to use intelligent use of your strength, your energy. So that in leadership, also in technology, you need, especially with leadership, they need to balance. Sometimes you have the cybersecurity, but also productivity. Sometimes short goals, and also you have a long-term goals. How to balance all this. So all these Chinese traditional principles can play. You can use almost the same to the technology, and when we do finding for cybersecurity, we also sometimes using. I use a lot, especially for the art of war, the 孙子兵法. Right. So they teach you, how to prepare, fully prepared, knowing the enemy, knowing your strength, knowing your weaknesses, and also make the decision based on, the real situation, but not by your emotion.
That is so important.
Right. I have a curiosity, right? So for this young generations of the Chinese American, like ABC, American-born Chinese. So, how to suggest them building their career, while at the same time to stay connected with their own identity of the Asian culture or Chinese culture?
Yeah, that is usually what we call lifelong learning. Today's world, there's so many new technologies like AI, cloud computing. We always encourage people, especially young generations, try to study hard, try to establish a lifelong a principle, be consistent, perseverance, and also work smart. So there's a lot of ways to catch up the new technology. A lot of people now say, okay, AI going to take over their jobs. For me, I want to encourage them, do not fear the new technology or AI. Try to learn the tools, how to use them. So there are 4 kind of essential qualities I want to maybe give some suggestions to the young generation. The one is curiosity, adaptability, confidence, and resilience.
Yeah, I think it's so important. I'm so glad you mentioned curiosity. And I think curiosity is not just about curious about AI, about big topics. Curiosity is in your everyday life. That only when you exhibit curiosity in your day-to-day life, I think that leads to curiosity about bigger pictures. So that's so important. And adaptability, I think it has been the repeating word and a theme that throughout your journey that we have seen it, how important adaptability is. So I think to conclude our conversation today, perhaps we just ask you to look forward and share your thoughts about the next 20 years with our New Jersey Chinese American Chamber of Commerce community.
Sure. So for the my advice for the NJCACC, especially for the members who do business, I want to encourage them, to embrace the change, learn some like AI, but also understand our challenges. For example, one is the things we need to improve our English skills, because I found a lot of entrepreneurs, when they try to explain their mission, try to introduce their products, so their English is not very good, including some like pronunciations. So we, as a Chamber of Commerce, we can provide them like a leadership training program, including we call it technical English. If they are in this AI, IT field, you can teach some specific terminology while they learn English. If they are in this biotechnology field, if they are in this educational field, or even for like a restaurant massage or something, we can teach specific technical English for them. Also, as a organization, we can help them to get some more connections as a networking, so we can always learn each other, to help each other. When we united, we become stronger, and especially when it comes to the grants and also government contract. With our nonprofit organization status, we are eligible to apply for government grants. We can also help them to apply for some certificates and some government contract. So I believe we can do a lot to help our Chinese Americans to make sure, they can even grab some more opportunity. There's a lot of good opportunities, grants there. We need to encourage our members, to apply for it and grab all the opportunities if we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And lastly, we have on behalf of the Chairwoman in Long and NJCACC, we invite you to participate in our coming gala event scheduled on the end of October. Yeah, I think you will meet more people of same kind of thoughts. That will be the cheerful things.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for your time, and thank you, Sunny.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Zhang.
Yeah, thank you very much. Very nice to meet you, and it's a great honor to be here.
Thank you.
豪情在天，谁能与我争锋？青铜在手，谁能一剑突破？冲远逐鹿，放下英雄本色，武林风起，集团下长剑。